Yo, what's up? It's Mike, Sweeps Coin Curator. It is April 2nd, 2025. Going to go over some of the legal developments and news from the last month. Haven't really done too many videos. Didn't do too many videos in March. But now that it's April, I'm back in the game a little bit. You can check me out over at beacons.ai/freesweepscoins. Find my email address, X account, YouTube channel. The sortable sweeps list is there, and then A to Z, every sweeps casino that I know about is listed here. And if you missed the video yesterday, in the sortable sweeps list, I added a tab for upcoming and waitlist casinos, so you can check that out as well. But you will notice that there are two sweeps casinos now that are missing from the list, which is never a good thing, obviously. But ding, ding, ding. I thought it was an April Fool's joke because it happened yesterday, and maybe it is, but it doesn't seem like it is. Go to ding, 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 and it says, due to changing regulatory laws in the U.S., sweepstakes promotion and sweeps play will no longer be available. Gold play, social gaming is still available for your enjoyment. Best regards. So some people are calling this a rug pull, which basically means they are running off with the money. So if you had a balance here, like your sweeps coin balance doesn't even show up anymore. Luckily for me, I only had a few bucks. I think I had like $6. Whoops. Let's see what happens when you go to the pet farm and try to feed your pet. But yeah, no more sweeps coins even show up, which is obviously concerning if you had money there.
Pet Farm. Feed your pets and earn rewards.
Alright, so it still lets you feed your pet, which is kind of odd, but yeah, if you go to the daily rewards, you know, there's no more. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, there's no more option there to even collect the sweeps coins. You can't buy in and get sweeps coins, and but the thing that people are freaking out about is that your balance just kind of disappeared. So I personally think it's too soon to call it a rug pull. Like if they were gonna rug, I think they would just go offline, or they wouldn't put a message saying like, hey, sorry, we had to do this because of regulations. Maybe they were having cash flow issues, maybe it was money laundering, but I still think it's a bit too soon to call it a straight rug pull. I would give it like a week or two, and then if they don't pay anyone, then yeah, obviously it's a rug. But not to sound selfish or anything, but I don't, it doesn't really concern me whether they rugged or not. Like, it sucks that we can't use it anymore. It sucks that we can't buy in, can't collect the bonuses, but I dodged the bullet there by not having a balance there. So just another timely reminder, try not to keep a balance on any of these sites, because you never know. This came totally out of the blue. You know, 48 hours, 24 hours ago, no one was talking about ding, ding, ding as a rug pull. All you maybe saw were like some slow pays, which, yeah, they would pay slow. It would take a week or two to pay, maybe 3 weeks, but this was pretty unexpected. Again, it happened on April 1st. And so it's like, was this an April Fool's joke? I don't know. It's still April 1st out on the West Coast, so maybe it was. Maybe, you know, in 12 hours we'll log in and everything will be back to normal and they'll give us all bonuses, but I kind of doubt that. So yeah, ding, ding, ding is done. Joining the list with Sweeptastic, you know, removed from the list of sites. So don't bother with ding, ding, ding anymore. It's kind of a useless site. But I'm going to go over real quick here the last month or so of legal developments. You can find a lot of this news over at sweepskings.com/news. Not my site, not affiliated with them, but they're pretty good as far as keeping you updated. I source a lot of the information from here, and I kind of just summarized some of these headlines from the last month or so. And I sorted it by states. You can see here the different states, a lot of states affected. And this is on the heels of West Virginia just totally nuking the sweeps industry. I think right now West Virginia is totally locked out of pretty much every site. That happened, I think, maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago. But that's not even including that. So West Virginia's gone. Michigan gone. You know, there's a few states that are already just totally gone, and then new ones are being added as we go. And it's not really a surprise. I mean, if you check out my YouTube channel, I did a video a month ago asking, is a sweeps casino ban imminent? And it wasn't really like a clickbait title. It was a legit question and a legit video, a 16-minute video. They ran a conference last year. This has been kind of brewing. I think the sweeps casino industry just got kind of too big to stay under the radar. The 7 states that offer legalized slots and iGaming, that number is going to grow. And so these sites don't want competition. Like the FanDuels, the DraftKings of the world don't want competition. And it's kind of been clear to me, using logic and seeing the writing on the wall, that this was going to happen. It's, the timing maybe was up for debate, but I think it's just a matter of time where the sweeps casino industry kind of consolidates around a few major players. They end up getting bought out or merging with the big time legalized casinos, and that's kind of it. So you'll see like FanDuel and Chumba maybe partnering up, or FanDuel and DraftKings and Chumba maybe, or VGW partnering up, and maybe there'll be I don't know, 3 to 5 major sweepstakes brands. They kind of partner up with the major casino brands like Caesars, MGM, FanDuel, DraftKings, and then they share player bases and they share branding and they share marketing, etc. But it seems to me that's where this is all headed. Now, is that going to happen overnight? Probably not, but it seems to me within, I don't know, 6 months to maybe 2 years, somewhere in that time frame, we're going to kind of see that happen. That's just the logical next step. There's a lot of consolidation always happening in the gaming industry. I mean, I've been around it for 25 years now. Yeah, something like that, 25 years. And consolidation is almost inevitable. And it just makes a lot of sense here. There's going to be legal hurdles for these sweeps casinos, and I don't think they're going to be able to win this battle against the politicians and the bigger sites. So, but yeah, you can check out some of my older videos as far as is the sweeps casino ban imminent. And then I did an update on the legal situation a month ago as well. So this has kind of been on my radar and been brewing for a bit, but it's really picked up steam here in the past few weeks. As you can see, I've got the dates listed here, but I sorted it by state. So Arkansas, there's an emergency plan to ban sweeps casinos. That was about a week ago. Connecticut ban passes the first hurdle, so Connecticut's out for blood as well. Florida sweeps ban bill emerges, and I think there was just a vote on this, I want to say within the past couple days, and it passed like 8-0 from what I saw, something like that. So that's not good. Maryland, a sweeps bill advances, and then a cease and desist was issued against VGW. So that's, this is all just going to be bad news, of course. Mississippi, a sweeps ban bill also advances. That was reported back a couple weeks ago. New Jersey, a state sweeps ban gains momentum. You might remember that New Jersey was leaning towards legalizing the sweeps casinos and then forcing them to partner up with a land-based casino, which is kind of where I see this ending up anyway, but they've changed course, reversed course, and now they're just trying to outright ban them, I guess. Nevada is taking a different approach, proposing penalties for the sweeps casinos, and even if they take action from players from Nevada that are like not in the state at the time, I think they're trying to go after them for that as well, right? So like if you have a Nevada ID, but say you take a trip or you're located in a different state, you want to play on Chumba, it seems like Nevada's going after them along those lines. So they're really cracking down hard from a different angle. New York, Mick Luck and others have pulled out. I think Moto just pulled out very recently as well, and a state sweeps ban advanced just about a week or two ago. So New York is looking really rough right now. Kind of the latest blow to the industry. New York is kind of dead. Here in PA, Stake and High Five pulled out of PA. That happened on the 21st, I think, was finalized. So now whenever you go to Stake, you can only withdraw. You can't buy in. You can't collect the daily bonus. And same with High Five. You can't really do anything there. And as I mentioned yesterday, Sweeptastic is shutting down across all the states. I don't know if that has anything to do with the regulation or if they're just like not a popular site and they just are done. And then, of course, as we mentioned at the top, Ding 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 is also looking like it's ding ding done. Unless it was an elaborate April Fool's joke, which I'd give that like a 2% chance. And then maybe, I don't know, a 20% chance that they make good and pay on the balances they owe, but there's a pretty good chance that they're just not going to pay. So, yeah, it's not looking too good. As you can see, there's how many states? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different states that are affected. And again, that doesn't even include West Virginia, which got hit really hard back in February, I believe it was. So you're looking at about 10 states that just got totally decimated, or at least partially decimated by this. Here in PA, we're kind of avoiding the total meltdown or the total like pull out scenario for now, but it's really hard to be confident that we're going to have access for much longer. So definitely changes behavior. I mean, writing the sweeps envelopes is a lot riskier now. Holding a balance is risky right now because you could wake up tomorrow and you could just not get paid. So definitely ramps up the risk higher than it already is. Let's just check here on Hello Millions and see which states are banned, because I think the list was up to like 14 states. Let's see. I think it was under the terms of service. Yeah, prohibited states. And let's see here. Yeah, so let me find the list. Oh, where's the list? Let's see. Why can't I find it? Let's just do. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So Hello Millions is a B2 brand, and there's, I think, 5 or 6 different casinos. There's like Hello Millions, there's McLuck, there's Spin Blitz, there's a bunch of them. And it looks like they are, look at this list here. So Alabama, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New York, Washington, and West Virginia. So I mean, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 states where they're not offering the site. So that's almost, what, a third, roughly a little under a third of all states now. You know, and that's a pretty big hit to their business. And you factor in, you know, New York is a huge market, obviously. One of the biggest markets there is. I mean, Texas and California, probably the 2 biggest, and they don't have any sort of legalized online gaming. So for now, Texas and California seem safe, and I'm sure the sites will be really reluctant to pull out from there because it could be a death blow. But yeah, 14 states where they're not offering the games. So if you're in one of those 14 states, you got to be, pretty nervous. And again, here in PA, we're kind of in the middle of all this. Like, we're geographically right in the middle of New York, West Virginia, like Michigan. We're like clustered right in the middle there. Politically, we're, I would say mostly left wing from the legislative perspective. Like, we got a left wing governor, Democrat governor, which would probably be bad, but I don't even know anymore. Traditionally, it would be good. Like, you wouldn't want a Republican in there to ban the stuff, but yeah, it just seems like the storm clouds are getting darker and darker, unfortunately. I hate to be a doomer because, like, this obviously is not good for anyone involved. Like, you're watching this video, you're trying to get into the sweeps casino side hustle, you're trying to make some money. Definitely not good. And even just losing High Five and Stake, if you do the math, if I'm logging into them every day, which I was, that's $1.50 free every day. 30 days in a month. That's $45 a month. Kind of down the drain, just for no reason, basically. So it does hurt a bit, but we do still have a long list of sites that we're able to use for now, and there are still a lot of states that are in the game other than those 14 where you want to worry. But yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun to give this update, but you got to keep it real and got to keep it honest. The outlook's not great, but I guess there's 2 sides to every story, and the other side of it not being great right now or in the future is like, you know, you just kind of got to get the money while you can. Um, if you think it's going to get worse over time, which it probably will, that just means like today is going to be your best chance to get money compared to the future. So, you know, it's not a total death blow unless you're in maybe like West Virginia or New York. Still fine, but definitely getting harder, more competitive, not more saturated, just more what's the word even, like more dangerous now, more risky now, but you can still make money with this side hustle. Even just logging in, you can still make a couple $100 a week. There's still sites where you can write the envelopes and collect the free coins, but as far as the future outlook, you know, by the end of this year, we'll have a lot more clarity, and as we go on, we'll have more clarity, but definitely does not seem ideal from that perspective. So I just wanted to kind of give you the update as far as within the last month. Wanted to put that summary together. And again, you can always go to sweepskings.com/news. They're putting up new articles pretty much every day or at least multiple times a week. So you can find a lot of this news here before I talk about it, and you'll get a little more color on it. Like if you click on one of these articles here, the Arkansas one, Arkansas legislators declare the emergency. They plan to outlaw sweepstakes and legalize iGaming. So it kind of goes into all the details there if you really want to dive in and get the nitty gritty. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give the overview and let you know that it's getting tough out here. So get the money while you can. And my main tip is don't keep a balance on any of the sites. You know, you find the minimum cash out amount, the minimum playthrough amount. You know, get that done and just cash it out. If you really want to play or if you really want to stay in action, then just make a new deposit or just keep the bare minimum on there, because you definitely don't want to wake up and have like 5 or 10K on ding, 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 and then all of a sudden they're gone. And if you're in the Discord groups or on the subreddits, you'll see a lot of people claiming that they had, you know, 5, 10 grand on ding, 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 and now it's just totally gone. And the phone number, the support phone number, I guess, is not working. So not a good situation. And I mean, I narrowly dodged that bullet. I got lucky. I mean, I had a few thousand on there back in, I think it was December or January. Was taking advantage of some of the bonuses where you'd buy in for like 500. They give you maybe, I don't know, 580 or 560. Play it through one time and cash it out. So it was a pretty good deal while it lasted, but it took them a while to pay as well. And again, you just kind of never know with these sweeps casinos. So keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you get the latest info. And that's it for now. We'll see you soon.